Real
All right.
quick,
Yeah.
before we go, I just want to
Yeah.
point out, because I have this reoccurring theme of who my rap MVPs were of
Okay.
2025.
Sure.
But I had a tie for my first place.
Okay.
Tyler had Tyler at 3. So Westside Gunn
Yeah.
at 4, Tyler at 3. And then the tie is I got Clips at 1B and I have Nas at 1A.
You think Nas? Okay.
Simply because, first of all, he has one of the best rap verses of the year. That Omerta verse is insane. He destroys that
Not a
record.
good song though.
That beat is dope. It's dope.
No,
It's dope.
No.
Listen, you want them to make verbal intercourse every single time.
I would settle for something else. All right, we're gonna. You know what? Hold on. Let me play it real quick. Make sure I'm not crazy.
All right, you're not gonna like it.
Veteran gambler who run the Carolinas, the fans come, throw backs and slow on all the rap shit, just slow gas
Nas
it,
smokes
bring
his
water
verse.
What
like
was that?
It said Nas smokes his verse. In the original version, we was dissing Jim Jones, like he smokes that record.
Everybody
and then,
hates Jim Jones, huh?
Listen, hey. And then I think what he gets MVP for is what he did with Mass Appeal this year. So we can talk about, listen.
Yeah.
We're both on record saying we only like, 3 of those albums?
That's being generous.
2.
Yeah.
Is it 2?
Sure. We like De La.
De La and Mob.
Sure. That Slick Rick album, I didn't think it was as bad as you thought.
Yeah, I thought it was terrible. It was terrible.
Yeah.
We're in the minority on that. Because most people really like, now I don't know if these are the people who like are calling for our heads right now on social, if these are like the hip hop gods, people who are like, you can't slant right, might be, possibly. But I think the gesture of making space for these artists to release music and have eyes and attention on it in 2025, I think it is great for a theme that we've been talking about pretty consistently on the show, is like hip hop maturing and like where it goes and what it looks like as it gets older. It's stuff like this, right? Like it creates an obvious divide where people who listen to hip hop don't necessarily have to do what the youths do. It's in the 90s Curtis Blow doing a gangster rap song. Like he doesn't have to do that if he exists in his times.
Sure.
I appreciate it, though, yes, the music could have been better. I think the gesture of it opens the door for a lot more artists to do that. I think that's important.
Yeah. I think the actual execution of it didn't really work, mostly for me. Opening with that, having Slick Rick be the first one is an interesting choice, for sure.
Yeah.
Also, the pacing is a little funky.
The pacing
right?
was funky. Agreed.
Like, Mob is October 10th. Big L is 3 weeks later. And then De La Soul was 3 weeks after that. And then Nas and Primo was 3 weeks. Like, there was huge gaps of time. Then it's just like 3 weeks. It was very, like, the last 4 felt like we kind of rushed right into it. So, like, you didn't get a chance. Because I think the MVPs of the year are the Clips, right?
Absolutely.
If you think 2025, you're going to think of the Clips. And they showed. Now, granted, they have a lot of fans in the media, a lot of people who want to hear from them. So that's very, very helpful. But they showed the power of working your project.
Absolutely.
They didn't do a deluxe. They just worked the project and kept talking about it, because in 2025, now 2026, you never know who hasn't heard your promo run or anything like that, because it has it lets you do 2 things by keeping the work in. Number 1, you're feeding your hardcore fans who want to hear more from you, and you're increasing your chances of reaching out to the people who haven't heard anything from you. Now, you run the risk of alienating the people in the middle, people who like you, but they're not obsessed. And so they're just like, all right, I get it. We've heard enough. I don't need to hear anymore. But that's okay. There's no money in the middle. There's no money in the money's on the edges. Okay. It's the super fan. It's super niche or super wide. In the middle is death.
Wow. It's true.
A lot of people are doing in the middle. They're worried about the middle because they might be in the middle. They're worried about them. They're worried about, like, they're making music, they're thinking about themselves. It's like, no.
It's a risk to go on to one of those extremes. It's a risk to go deep, and it's risk
hard
to go wide. Yeah, it's not
scary,
easy.
but there's no money anywhere else.
Yeah, wow, Jesus, it's a bar. No, that's a bar.
It's like, I need to think about.
I know. I didn't think. Listen. My whole life today has just been nuts. But yeah. Thinking about my career, but yeah.